Okay, go.
Give kids the words to talk when they're feeling stress, anxiety, or big emotions. Here to join us today in conversation is the co-founder of Connection Zoo, Kirsten Mikesh. Welcome, Kirsten.
Thank you so much, Carla. I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. For those who aren't familiar, what is the Connection Zoo?
Yeah, so my son and I co-founded our company, Connect Human, to help people create social and emotional connection with others because it's so essential to our well-being and performance. And Taylor was inspired to create Connection Zoo when he learned of the overwhelming prevalence of stress and anxiety amongst his college friends, but also kids as young as elementary age. And so Connection Zoo is the core component of Connection Zoo is these animal cards that can be used for conversation or as gameplay. And each card has an animal image and a fun fact, and which help create associations between the animals and an aspect of the social and emotional experience. So as kids get to know their Connection Zoo animals, they develop a vocabulary to be able to talk to us about what's going on for them. When kids don't have words, they will shut down, act out, or say, my tummy hurts. And so we need to not only give them a voice, but be sure that they have the words to use that voice to advocate for themselves and others. So I'll give you an example. The platypus card helps us talk about discomfort we might feel in our stomachs when we're feeling nervous or anxious or fear. And it does that by helping first to normalize that feeling, but then also helping us understand and manage it. So the fun fact associated with the platypus is that over years of adaptation, it doesn't have a stomach. So that's the connection. And so Connection Zoo teaches social and emotional intelligence skills of self and social awareness, self-regulation, and relationship management.
Fantastic. And with this quarantine situation, how do you feel this is impacting kids and families as it relates to anxiety and their social connection?
Yeah, so right now, most people are experiencing some level of fear, worry, or stress that is coming from all of this uncertainty. For some, that comes from isolation or feeling of isolation. For others who may be essential workers, they need to be strong for themselves and others in these high-risk situations and don't always have the opportunity to process what they're feeling fully. And so I think people are realizing what science has told us for quite some time, and that is that we, especially when we feel this way, but always, we need social and emotional connections with other humans. So people are getting, as we all know, very, very creative about the way that they're connecting. And so this is actually the perfect time to make social and emotional connection a habit and to continue when this crisis is over to prioritize this kind of connection with others. It's just so important to how we feel and how we are, both mentally and physically.
How does Connection Zoo help with that?
Yeah, so again, what happens to so many people is when they're having kind of big, strong emotions, they don't necessarily have the coping mechanisms to deal with those in really healthy ways. And one of the things that experts will tell us is that connecting with others emotionally and having conversation can be a really great way to do that. Mr. Rogers is quoted as saying, if you can mention it, you can manage it. And so being able to have words for what we're experiencing and then a process to be able to have conversation in connection with others is a really important way to process all of this stuff. So that, because we don't have to do that on our own.
That's such great information. How can we, as society or parents or aunties or sisters, help make sure that we're connecting with kids in a way that helps them feel supported and teaches them the essential social and emotional skills?
Yeah, so I would say first and foremost, make conversation about all feelings, the ones we like and the ones we don't like, normal and regular. A normal and regular way of how you are with your kids. And that starts with you and being a student of your own social and emotional skills. And then being a role model for your kids. So talking about and processing your feelings out loud in front of them. So you may say, I'm really frustrated right now. So I'm going to pause, take a deep breath, and calm myself down so that I can think more clearly. Or maybe I'm going to leave the room for a couple minutes, but I want to think more clearly so that I can better manage what I'm feeling and choose carefully what I'm going to do next. Also, when your kids talk to you, that is a huge gift. We all want to have meaningful conversation with their kids. And so when they do that, make sure that you are fully present. Put the phone down, make eye contact, and start where they are. So let them use their own words, and whatever they tell you is real for them, believe that that is real for them, whether you can understand it, whether you can relate, and respond with things like, thank you for sharing. Tell me more about that. That sounds like it would be really hard. The big thing to remember is the goal is not to fix our kids. They're not broken. The goal is to understand the need that is beneath whatever they're feeling and then partner with them to try to figure out how to satisfy that need. One of my favorite quotes is, beneath every behavior is a feeling, and beneath every feeling is a need. So it's important to talk about and understand the feeling so we can get to that need.
Well, and we are out of time, but before we go, for those who want more information on your incredible information that you've been sharing and valuable for all of us, not just kids, how can they learn more about the Connection Zoo?
Yep, they can go to connectionzoo.com to learn more about our products, and we will, starting April 5th, be offering free online activities for kids and also some tools for adults. And right now we do have 20% off with the code CALM20, CALM 20. So we'd love to hear from you, whether it's ideas, questions, or collaboration opportunities. But thank you so much.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Kirsten. Kirsten Mekish from the Connection Zoo. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Carla.
What is Amy? Oh, I'm muted. I'm unmuted. Can you hear me? My next guest is Amy Holland with Essential Bodywear. Amy, tell us a little bit about Essential Bodywear. How are we doing?